I need something to help me with my nerves real quick. You got anything?
I like doing this. This motion's just really calm. No, like.
It's like Houdini driving a
No,
bus.
but you feel it? It's like a little like momentum shift in
What
here.
the hell?
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's like a nice little like heat too.
Yeah, it's just like, it's a really calming like hand motion type thing.
Happy holidays, everybody! By the time this airs, Hanukkah will have just wrapped up its final night, so to all those who celebrate, hope you had a wonderful Hanukkah, and a Merry Christmas in the coming weeks, Happy Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, New Year's, all things in between. I'd like to welcome you guys to the season and possibly series finale of Over a Cup, the show all about you and all about the brew. I've been doing this for 3 episodes now, I've enjoyed it. It's been a bit rough, especially with COVID, and it may not have been like everything I thought I would be doing during this year, but I've met some amazing people, had amazing conversations, and I thought the best way to end it off is with my good friend, my best friend, Wy'Kia Frelot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're best friends.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
Yeah, I'm your best friend, right?
You're one of my friends. You're in the inner circle. You're definitely in there.
What a great way to start this off. All right. So for those who may not know you, why don't you give yourself a little rundown, a little overview real quick.
Hi, I'm Wy'Kia. I like movies and film stuff, and I do stuff with movies and film stuff. And if you ever need someone on set, please DM me or holler at me. I need more jobs.
For movie and film stuff.
Yes, for movie and film stuff. And I also like food, and I hate coffee, and that's all that's important about me.
Yeah, real quickly, I just want to let everyone know that when I originally started this show, the main driving force behind it was an excuse to have weird conversations and even weirder coffee.
Yeah.
And I never got a guest who liked coffee.
Yeah.
Tyreek has never drank coffee before. Athena despises it and had to make me drink tea.
Yeah.
And you are no different.
Yeah, I hate coffee. I don't understand the appeal.
It's just nice. It's a little fuzzy. It's this, but for the everything.
But it tastes bitter.
Yeah, a little creamer, a little sugar, like if you want.
But then the only way I'll ever drink coffee is if it's a majority cream and sugar with a dash of coffee.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But since I know you didn't like coffee, I had you pick us out what we're going to be drinking, and you selected Boba Tea.
Yay, it's my favorite drink. It also has caffeine. I love it a lot. It's amazing.
Yep, we're drinking from Honey Bubble, a nice little place here in Atlanta that I just discovered.
Yeah, it's in Ponce. It's really good.
What's yours?
I got a Thai milk tea.
I got a royal milk tea from the teats of a royal cow.
You might want to shake it a bit.
Shake
It's been here for a while,
Oh.
so you might want to
Oh,
like.
you're ruining the fourth wall. No, we just got it.
Yeah, definitely. Or we want to stab at the same
All right.
time.
Stab at thee.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, we did it.
Yes, that felt satisfying.
It really
Let's
is.
stab something else.
I'll stab you. What are your thoughts? I'm
All right.
curious. Oh yeah, the boba.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, it's a texture, but you just gotta accept
Alright.
it. You can chew it. You know, it's not a great texture, but you either love it or you hate it. And I used to hate it, but now I love it.
Feels like water beads.
Yeah.
Like those little beads that you just put a little
Yeah.
water in.
At this place, it's kind of bitter, but it depends where you go, where it gets like either really sweet or bitter. It just depends how much you like boil it in sugar.
Almost straight up choked me with it.
But yeah, you gotta be prepared.
It's actually really good. Holy crap, did you get me to like a tea?
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Okay, and they also have different jellies, and
Mhm.
I prefer the jellies usually. They're different. They're not like American jellies. They're like Asian jellies. I'm not sure if you had Asian jelly, but it's amazing.
Sure. I don't think I have.
Go buy some on Amazon.
Done. I did see one that was coffee jelly. I was so tempted. But it's like, I don't even know if I trust boba tea in general. Now I do, and now I want to go get it. You think of a question?
You're doing
Sorry.
so good. What if I
I'm
interviewed you instead?
Oh, you want to interview me? Oh, twist.
Is your favorite color blue because you have deep-seated childhood trauma? I'm gonna take that as a yes. He's not saying no.
My favorite color is actually purple.
Is it because of deep-seated childhood trauma? Go to therapy, kids. Therapy is important.
Absolutely. So, my question for you is just a very basic one. What brings you to Georgia State?
Well, it's a sad story, actually.
Whoa, damn.
I did not want to be here at Georgia State. I originally got, I applied to like 5 colleges, like Columbia, Yale, USC, SCAD, and Georgia State.
Right.
And my dream school was USC. And I actually got into USC, which was amazing, because I never made a film at that point. I barely wrote scripts. I was very much like a novel writer, and I still got it, and I was really excited. The issue was it cost too much money, and I couldn't afford it. So I remember I got this really sad email where they only offered me $12,000 in financial aid. USC is a $50,000 school per year. And I just cried a lot, and then I just accepted myself as a Georgia State person.
But has any of your opinions of Georgia State kind of changed over your time here?
In ways I appreciate it, because I think the campus itself is very nice. I've learned a lot of cute little places I can go. I very much like the city, Atlantean culture. Atlantean's not what you call people from Atlanta, but I'm going to say it anyway, which makes me sound like I'm from Cobb County, but that's beside the point. You're struggling so hard right now.
These bobas, man.
It's a beauty. It's the beauty of the tea.
They're just popping into my throat.
Yeah. Some people enjoy that feeling. But yeah, I do like this school. I wouldn't have gotten some of the opportunities I've gotten without the school or without things in it. And the friends I've made, I guess, make it worth it. Is still recording?
Yeah, that
would be so funny if it wasn't recording.
I had that problem with Tyreek, actually.
Oof.
First episode, I didn't realize that the camera that's pointing at you currently went off after 5 minutes, and that was the good angle. Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
I always need to make sure.
Fair. But yeah, I guess I made good friends, so I guess they made the college better.
Nice. Definitely friends help with that. So you're here for film. You're a film major. You're almost done. What really attracted you into film?
I've thought of that question so many times, over the past 4 years, and I don't really know. I remember as a kid, I always had a weird fascination with movies and stuff. I remember I would watch movies and try to figure out is that real? Are they doing a special camera trick? Or I'd be ooh, is that a season? I remember for Hannah Montana, I was trying to find this hidden first season, because I was they don't follow the trend that Wizards of Waverly Place did when revealing your secret with best friends. And even things like that I've always just gravitated towards. And I guess I just like the actual process of making movies, because while I enjoy being creative, I don't like being the only creative in the thing. Yeah. And I like the communal aspect of filmmaking a lot.
Would you say your primary focus when it comes to filmmaking is writing?
Yeah, I'm definitely a writer before anything else, not even just with scripts, but just that's my main creative output. It's how I most greatly express myself. But I also like doing stuff in art department. I kind of actually like hair and makeup and wardrobe and costuming. I just don't do it often, but yeah. I really appreciate that as a skill in art form. So yeah.
I think that's really good. Yeah, I've definitely been on the sets with you a few times, and some of the stuff that you've actually written, I actually do enjoy some of the stuff you've written. I've been a part of it. It's great seeing them come to life. What would you say is your process? Do you have a creative process?
I don't know what my creative process is. It was weird because when I was doing my grad programs, for example, I had to come up with ideas very quickly. And I still can't tell you what my process is, even after doing that. But I would say that for me, I usually start off with a really cool idea, whether it be something as simple as someone flipping off a chair gracefully, or I actually came up with a whole YA novel that started off of that. So that's just how I work. Or a cool fight scene, or a really strong emotion that I want to write about, and then I just kind of ask myself, how can we get to that point? And then I start expanding off of that, usually with characters, because I'm usually a very heavy character, because I rely a lot on emotions when I write.
Yeah.
So I'll base off that and then slowly grow my idea until it becomes a fully fledged thing.
Nice. Do you have anything you're working on currently?
Not at this exact moment. I just finished, let's see, would you like to count with me?
Sure.
Okay, so I finished a 30-minute pilot.
1.
Yeah, I finished 2 5-page short scenes.
3.
Okay, and then I finished like a 17-page short script. And okay, it's actually not a lot, but considering I did all of this in like 2 months,
Oh.
I'm not working on anything at the moment, but I have finished multiple things.
Damn, that's a lot of stuff. I've barely gotten 2 pages
Yeah.
lately.
I'm very burnt out.
Yeah, I think we all are. It's that time of year. We are at the tail end of 2020.
Yeah, this year has been rough.
It's been rough in many ways. Like, we were laughing when we said the whole, like, mental health is important, that sort of thing. We were kind of chuckling, but that is extremely important because
Yes.
that's been extremely hard this year.
Yeah, don't do what I did. Please take breaks. But then, like, if you take too many breaks, then
It's a weird balancing act that's it's incredibly difficult to try and figure out. Because I've seen both your highs, your lows. And
Oh yeah, you weren't there when I was crying like a act. I was trying to finish my pilot, and I was just like, I'm never gonna be a good writer. Everything I do doesn't turn out well. Like I was like full like, but I was not pretty.
Was this the pilot that you like called me about that one time?
Yeah, that was like the beginning stage. You
Right,
weren't there
I
at the
missed,
end.
Yeah, I missed the ending. Damn. But you got through it, and that is good. That's something that not a lot of people can say. Because I feel like a lot of people who come into schools for film and writing, they say they're there for a creative outlet. They say they're going to do all this stuff, but then they just kind of don't.
Yeah.
They kind of just come here, pick up their degree, and then they bugger off.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, are actually taking the next steps that you need. You're getting stuff done. You're applying for grad schools currently and an internship.
Yeah.
Where's the internship?
It took me a sec to remember the name. One of them was like Crazy Alex Productions.
Mhm.
It got offered through like Georgia State by like Dr. Lewis or whatnot. So hopefully I'm in the running for that. It was so like mentally satisfying because I've applied to so many jobs this semester, and just hearing once that she was like, "Wow, your resume is amazing," and I was just like, "Thank you. All my hard work is actually meaning something. There's a point to it."
What would you say is probably the next steps for you? Because you're about to graduate in the spring, correct?
Mhm.
You're a senior, you're almost done. Do you know what your next step is going to be?
Hopefully my next step is grad school. I am
Yeah.
completely banking on me being able to do that. And I'm going to find a way to hopefully get a job. So in theory, my dream world is, at this point, I will go to grad school. If I go to my top one, which is an online one for the most part,
Mhm.
then I would try to get like a small like office or small job in like some studio where I'm just like doing like paperwork. I don't need much. I just want something in there. Or if I end up going to like the schools that are like I'm applying to USC and UT Austin. If I end up going there, then hopefully I'll just get one of those associate teaching jobs there, which would be kind of terrifying. That means I'd be like a 20-year-old teaching like other 20-year-olds, and that sounds like I don't have the authoritative power usually to like pull that off.
Oh man, that is a visual I'd love to see. You never realize just how old the teachers at colleges are.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a critical thinking class, I think last semester. This young guy, like black beard, teaching us critical thinking. Wow. Class ends, we go out, and I go to the next class where he's entering across the hall with a backpack on. I'm like, oh my god, he's a student. Oh my god, he's a grad student. He's like 2 years older
Yeah,
than me.
I actually have a friend who's like he's my age, and
Yeah.
technically he's not even a grad student yet, but he teaches like political science, like introductory classes or small things like that. Yeah. Good luck, Levi, I believe in you.
Do you have any other interests besides film?
Yes, I do. It's like weird because no one, like I don't talk about them.
Yeah.
But, okay, non-film, non-writing related interests. I love cooking. I love drawing and like doing graphic design on Photoshop.
Nice.
Is that it? I feel like cooking is a big one for me because I like doing a lot of stuff like that. I swear I have other reading. I really like reading. I've been really bad at it for like the past few years, but I feel like that's been a trend for like almost everyone my age.
Oh, absolutely. Because the weirdest thing is like in I think like elementary school to middle school to a bit of high school, I had like the fastest reading time.
Yeah.
I could crack down books like nobody's business. Now it takes me like a month to maybe get half a book
Yeah,
done.
I think also like college has really messed me up because I tried really hard to read books. Most of the pandemic, I tried to read more books, and I actually read a few, and I was really like, they were like some big thick books too.
Yeah.
And then like even in the beginning of the semester, I like made sure every single morning I would sit down in silence, drink tea, and read some pages of book. It was like my favorite time of the semester. But then like once things started picking up and I started losing my schedule, the amount I've been able to read has drastically decreased. But I'm hoping to like push myself back up to that.
Right. Definitely like I know one thing I'm doing over this break for the next 5 weeks, because that's winter break for us. I'm going to be reading at least one book a week. Finish a book completely.
Yeah, that actually reminds me. So in summer,
Yes.
I took one of those, I think it was a perspectives course, like not this summer, last summer. And it was about diversity in children's and young adult lit, which is something I'm really passionate about. I'm a big fan of diversity and stuff.
Yes.
The thing is, I procrastinate. So, and another thing is we had to read a full book a week.
Oh boy.
So what happened is, so like, let's say all my homework's due on Friday. So like Wednesday night or Thursday morning, I'll be like, all right, time to read an entire book. And I did it every single time I finished it. It's not like they were usually under 300, so it wasn't terrible.
Right.
But I was like, I did that.
And you mentioned how important diversity is for you in whereas literature or just media in general.
Yeah.
Is that something that kind of drives you in your own writing and creative endeavors?
Yeah, absolutely. Because for me as a kid, and even now, I always felt like a little weird because at least like the black women or black girls I see, first of all, I didn't see a lot of them. And when I did, they never seemed like me. Like they were just like other people, but no one I would ever become.
Right.
And so it's like my personal goal, and especially like for me as like a black queer woman, I recognize a lot of the importances of intersectionality. How like just having a black girl isn't enough. I want a black girl who like might like girls as well, or one who's like bigger. Like there's so many options to switch things around. And like when I create stories, that's a big thing. I want to write things for people who didn't have a voice before, because I recognize how important seeing yourself can be in validating who you are and opening the world for you.
I agree with everything you said. I think that is absolutely amazing. And I wish you the best of luck in all of your writing endeavors, and I hope that mission is accomplished.
Yeah. I'll probably end up working at McDonald's for the rest of my life, but hopefully I'll be the best writer who like gives opportunities to so many different people. That's the goal.
Nice. Well, I can't think of a better message to close on for this episode. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Wy'Kia, for jumping on for the season finale.
Thank you for having me, good sir.
It's been an absolute pleasure, madam.
Can we shake hands? It's not going to work well on there. But
It is not. It is not. Just, I wonder which cut of whose disembodied hand goes on the other.
We'll find out in post.
But once again, this is the season finale, possibly the series finale. I might see you next semester, or I might not. Maybe we'll do something different. Until then, I've been Xavier. Thank you, and thank the brew.